Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to the Fit Over 40 Challenge Show, the number one health and fitness show for those of you in the club. Yes, that's right, the 40 and over club. My name is Coach Dave, and I'll be your coach and host today, and I'm super excited to bring you this episode. And this episode, we've titled it The 7 Habits That Separate the Fit from the Flabby. Now, before I get into that, I just wanted to take a brief moment and talk about the group or tribe, whatever you want to call it, that is really starting to gain some momentum and gain some traction and fire. And I'm really super excited about it because I believe that we all need support and we need to be hanging around people that are like-minded, that are going to help us grow and help us reach our goals. So I created a free Facebook group for those people that are interested in health and fitness and those people that are interested in supporting others, getting motivation to keep going towards their goals. And I spend a lot of my time in there too. So love to invite you over if you're not already part of it. You can go to allabouthealthandfitness.com and it'll take you right to the link and you can hit join and we'll go ahead and approve your request to come into the join the club, and we look forward to seeing you there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get to today's topic. And I titled it The 7 Habits That Separate the Fit from the Flabby because here's the thing. Most people ask me this question. They ask me, how can they quickly and easily get fit? And I really wish I could say, bam, do this. But I know they're hoping for that simple answer. But the reality is that getting and staying fit, it's a lifestyle, okay? It's not a quick fix. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. And I know that that is not sexy and that's not going to sell. And people are like, well, whatever, I'm going to go try to find the next thing that's going to get me there. But I'm not here to do that. A coach is somebody who's honest and somebody who's going to tell you how it is, okay? So I'm going to tell you what fit people do when it comes to a healthy lifestyle that keeps them fit, and over time, they see the results that they want, okay? So here are 7 habits of highly fit people. So fit habit number 1 is they don't buy junk. They don't buy junk food. They don't have it in their house. Fit people know that if they keep junk food in the house, they're going to eat it sooner or later. We are human. We have just as much temptations as the rest of you or the ones that don't work out. We are tempted all the time. So they don't buy it. We don't buy that stuff and bring it into the house, okay? Even buying junk food for your kids or your spouse is not advised. I mean, you're likely going to eat some of it. And let's be honest here. How many times have you snuck into the pantry, into the cupboard, and it was for your kids, but you know what? Man, you were kind of craving some sweet, and you went ahead and ate it, okay? And, my wife and I try to do this. We also feel that, hey, you know what? We don't want to buy it for the other person, because we don't want the other person to have to, give into those temptations. So we don't buy it. Simple as that, okay? I mean, listen, it's called junk food for a reason, people. It's not good. It's nothing good. You're not going to get anything out of it. Maybe some quick, short, craving, but that's it. So rid yourself or rid your home of the chips and the cookies and the candies. Listen, I know you're fighting an uphill battle. I can't tell you how much candy my kids bring home. I don't care where they go. It's become this thing where candy is the end-all be-all reward. So you've got to get rid of it. You've got to get those prepackaged snacks out of the house, and anything that else would come out of a vending machine, although there are some healthy vending machines out there now. I would look into that as a franchise, but that's another story. Anyway, Start replacing that junk food with fruit. And I know some people are going to say, oh, it's got the sugar, whatever. We're not going to get into that topic today. But start replacing it with fruit, with veggies, with nuts, and other healthy whole food snacks. Believe it or not, I mean, if you continue to feed your body good stuff and you know adhere to a regular eating schedule, you're not going to get those temptations to crave sugar. Okay, so that's the first habit. The second one, fit habit number 2, is fit individuals have priorities. Okay, fit people make exercise a priority. Think about this. What is your number one priority every day? Now listen, it might be, hey, you gotta work, or you gotta get the kids ready for school. I get it. But where does fitness come in there? Is it the last priority? Hopefully not. Because, with keeping a job and paying the bills and going to the doctor, exercise is just as important part of your life, or their lives, the fit people's lives. And see, what I found is that fit people put exercise before leisure time. So before they'll sit down and watch TV, or maybe you watch TV while you work out. Although that's another topic of not working out hard enough, but hey, at least you're putting fitness before sitting down. So sure, fit people enjoy leisure, but it's scheduled around their workout time. You have to start treating exercise time with the same importance that you would a business meeting, your kids, a trip to the dentist, a trip to the doctor, whatever that's normally higher than fitness and exercise needs to change. You've got to get exercise in that priority of being the first couple priorities that you're going to do every day. That's what fit people do. So number 3, fit habit number 3 is they stop when they're full. All right, I'm going to be the first one to admit here that having kids and the time period I grew up, I was always told, finish your plate, get everything off your plate. So when the kids leave their pizza crust, I have a tendency sometimes to eat it. Now, does that hurt me? Yes, it does. But see, here's the thing. Fit people stop eating when they feel full. I know that that's going to be a challenge because, like I said, I've got that mindset. Man, I go to a restaurant, they give me way more portion size than I need. Okay? A lot of times my wife and I will go ahead and split the meal because, let's face it, if you go out to eat, more often than not, most of these restaurants give you way more food than you need. Now, I know that sometimes, with the food costs and all that stuff, things that happen, they're changing that, maybe a little bit of a shift, but still, more often than not, there's way more food than you need to be eating. So when you feel full, stop, okay? And does that sound simple? It really is, but I know many times, like I said, you'll be stuffed, but you feel like, hey, I got to clear my plate. I know that's going to be a challenge, okay? And when it comes to maybe having dessert, do you need to have seconds? I know how great it is sometimes, but one piece. Go for one piece of cake, not 2, okay? So the next time you feel full, I want you to take it as a sign to stop eating. Yes, even if your plate is not empty, okay? That's going to be a challenge. It's going to be a challenge for me. I try to do that. Luckily, I do have my wife that will say, you don't need to do that, because I've told her that, listen, I know I don't. And so she'll say it. And of course I'm like, stop it. But you know what? She's right. I don't need to eat it. So next time you feel full, stop eating. Don't feel like you have to clear your plate. Okay. Number 4, fit habit number 4. Fit people push themselves. Okay. So not only do fit people make time to go to the gym, they challenge themselves during each workout. That's why I was saying that, watching TV and working out sometimes doesn't work. Now, it can, but if you're just getting on the elliptical and just kind of going through the motions, which is what I've talked about in the past, one of my biggest downfalls was I just put it on the list. I thought, okay, I'm going to get on the elliptical. I'm just going to go for 30 minutes. I'm going to watch my show, and that's it. I mean, did I get some benefit? Absolutely. But did I get my heart rate up where I needed to be? Did I get the intensity level up where it needed to be? Absolutely not. Okay? So, while it's easy to go through those motions while exercising, you're cheating your body out of great results when you don't push yourself. I mean, exercise should make you sweat, but it should make you get that muscle burn, that lactic acid, and it should leave you ultimately with a feeling of accomplishment. When you're done, you should be like, oh my gosh, I got through it, okay? So I want you to start thinking about finding ways to make each workout more challenging, okay? For competitive people, the best way to push yourself is to exercise with a friend or someone who has similar strength or endurance or whatever your workout is. And another great way to challenge yourself is to set small, attainable goals. So these goals could be to push heavier weight, to sprint longer, or to do cardio at higher intensity settings. So each workout you should think about, okay, if I did that same amount of weight last time on this exercise, I need to do more or change the amount of reps. I need to do more reps. I need to do higher weight, lower. So change it up. Don't always do the same thing. Challenge yourself on each workout, each exercise. See if you can't run maybe 0.1, 0.2 more for a little bit longer, okay? The fifth one is don't eat and watch, okay? Kind of talking more about what we were saying, hey, sitting down, watching TV, taking that leisure time. Fit people know that eating in front of the TV is mindless eating. When your attention is on your entertainment and not on your food, then you'll be less tuned into what actually ends up in your mouth. It's easy to just kind of start snacking and watching TV. And eating in front of the TV is also a very habit for me, okay? So ever notice how you crave munchies or junk food when you're sitting down at the TV? It's kind of one of those habits that you started to form, and subconsciously and in your mind, you're thinking, okay, I'm sitting down, I need something. Okay, so that's kind of an area that you need to focus in on if you want to be one of those fit people, not one of those flabby people, all right? So eat before or after your entertainment and pay attention to what and how much goes into your mouth, all right? I know serving sizes are on the bag, but most people will just grab a bag of chips and they don't know how much they're eating. Portion it out if you're going to do that, all right? So make sure you know you got a serving size. This is what you have. All right, we're going to be wrapping this up here. And the sixth one, and I know you've all heard this before, and it's probably one of those things where you're like, okay, I know, but listen, fit people, they drink water. Okay? They drink lots of water. And not just and not just in addition to other beverages, but instead of them. So when you're craving something else, whether it be Coke, soda, beer, wine, water is the main drink that fit people will do, okay? While other drinks are occasionally treats, you need to make water the number one choice, all right? So calorie-filled drinks are one of the quickest ways to consume excess calories that can quickly turn into fat. A lot of them have sugar, and that's why you don't burn them off and it turns into fat, okay? So consider water your beverage of choice. Drink plenty of it each day and drink other beverage only a few times a week. Now, one of the things that I've been trying to do, and again, I say try because I'm not the best of it, I have a water bottle and I try to drink half my body weight in ounces and try to keep track of it every day. One of my habits. Did I drink, enough water? And, you need to keep track of it at first. Get in the habit of it. And then it kind of becomes second nature, all right? All right, so the final habit, fit habit number 7, they are supported. Fit people don't leave their motivation to chance. They know that if their personal trainer or their boot camp instructor or their workout partner is waiting for them, then they are less likely to skip a workout. All right. It's easy to hit that snooze button in the morning or talk yourself out of the gym as the day goes on. One of the reasons why I make it a priority to get it done as soon as I can in the morning, if I can, is because I know that by the end of the day, I'm saying to myself, oh, you know what? I can do it tomorrow. Actually, even yesterday, I kind of had that same thing. I didn't get it done in the morning. And slowly but surely, I kept saying, you know what? I'm going to make today a rest day. So you've got to, ultimately get supported behind somebody. All right. And then when you have that support, they are going to be there for you, almost like an accountability partner. All right. And so they're going to say, where were you? Now, if you're looking for support virtually, you need somebody to help you. That's what I'm here for. Okay. That's why I created that free Facebook group. I created that group so that others are in there helping others support people, supporting them with their goals, supporting them with their habits. If you need some more direct support and some really accountability, I'm your accountability coach. Reach out to me. Let's get something set up. Send me an email and say, hey, accountability coach in the subject line. You can reach me at dave@davemcgarry.com. Again, if you're looking to get into a group to keep support and get that support you need, allabouthealthandfitness.com. You've got to find people that are going to help you, okay? And when we talk about these 7 habits, when you start hanging around those people that are supporting you, most of them are doing that. So it's going to be second nature, and it's going to help you develop them as well. So just to wrap it up, I know that some of you guys already do these habits. Some of you, maybe need to tweak a few here and there. Some of you saying, hey, man, I got something out of this. I'm going to start doing this. I'd love to hear about it. So obviously, if you're in the Facebook group, just put a comment out. Hey, that last episode where you talked about 7 habits of fit people versus flabby people, I'm really doing that, and that's really made a difference for me. I just want to find out what works for you, okay? And again, if you need some help and you need somebody to help take you to that next level, then please reach out to me. I'm here to help you, okay? And, I'm here to help you, and we're here to help you in that support group. So come join us. I hope that, this episode has, maybe lit a fire under you to start changing some things around in your lifestyle. And again, it's not going to happen overnight. All right. It's going to take time. But if you do these things consistently over and over on a daily basis, I guarantee you, you will see success. So with that, I'm going to wrap this up. My name is Coach Dave. Super excited to bring you this today. And I hope you make it a great day, make it a great week, and make your life great.